is day 3 of 20 minutes a day for 365 days of vlogging.
Let me start the timer.
All right. This right here is a pepperoni pizza that we bought from the store, and today I'm gonna bake it. Here's the thing though about the pepperoni pizza. It is not what I would make. I would make a fresh dough, fresh sauce, and then throw everything on there. So I don't know how good it's gonna taste.
Frank's a little bit of a pizza snob.
Just a little bit. But I wanted to say thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. There's so many people that have put a comment in and so many sentimental and heartfelt comments that have been written. So I want to go through a couple of those while I'm baking this pizza. But before I do that, let me get this pizza on the peel.
Where are you baking it today?
All right, in the back there's a little pizza oven. And I don't know if it's hot enough yet, but we're gonna put it in the pizza oven.
I meant more like,
where? We're baking it in Portugal.
Why are we in Portugal?
We're in Portugal because we're traveling.
How do you even use that pizza peel? Look how tight you are.
That's why you have to have a tight pizza peel, see? That's why it's so short. All right, let's do 10 minutes-ish. So yeah, what we're doing in Portugal right now is Alex and I, we love to travel. We love to just visit new places. We think it's the best education, not only for ourselves, but also for our kid, for Everly. She's in there eating pizza right now. Alex, what do you got there?
Hawaiian.
Ugh, pineapple on pizza. You know, I gotta say, I have come around to it. It is a little bit better than what I used to think of it. I could actually eat it now. But previously, I would not even touch that. But yeah, traveling we think is the best education possible for ourselves and for our kid because you really get to know different types of people and different types of life. And we just love that about travel. So one of our goals is to get Everly to 10 new countries over the next 2.5 years once she's 5. And we've been to 2 already, other than her home country of Canada. And just a little quick note about me. I'm from the United States. My family is from Canada. We live in Canada now, and we quite enjoy it. But I do miss the US too. All right, let me get into a couple of these comments. I will screen grab and put it up. So I hope that I will blank out the names because I don't want anybody to be upset about me sharing their story. So I will blank out their names. Let me put you guys down right here, get you framed up, and we'll read a couple of these comments. All right. So, by the way, the channel has grown tremendously. We've gotten over 70 subscribers from the first video. The next video will come out technically tomorrow when I'm recording this, but I already have it up and ready. It comes out at 8 a.m. Eastern time. And content. We're making our way over to the comments right here. So there's one comment that I want to address that I'll address at the end. All right, there was one really big one that I thought was really beautiful. So here's one that is really nice, and also at the same time, they're going through a struggle as well. So it says, I'll be honest with a struggle for me is that I made a goal to read the whole Bible in a year. So 4 chapters every day, and I haven't or missed days. So I really need to commit fully and get it done consistently. I have to own it and could come up with several excuses why I haven't, but reality is, if you really made it important, I would make time for it and get it done daily. So this video of yours talking with us with some of your struggles helps me to know I'm not alone, even though our struggles are different, and to get started with making this happen daily. And yeah, I mean, I totally agree. Like, first off, I'm so thankful that this video was able to reach you and make you feel that we're in a similar situation, because we are, just with different goals. And so yeah, just stepping up, doing it daily. On the days where it feels like it's hard, that's the grind, that's the journey. So that journey is part of, like, loving that journey is part of what makes these things possible. And so vlogging for 20 minutes, as hard as it is to just talk to a camera for 20 minutes, I do remember there's other people on the other side. You're on the other side. And so for me, I have to remember that I'm talking to you. And so I just want to say thank you so much. You could do it. You could read that Bible if that's what you want to do. Sit down. Do it every single day. Make the time for it. When you lay in bed, if you're tired, just do your best to read whatever it is. And I thank you for your comment. You're amazing, and I appreciate you. And so I'll go through a few more. There was definitely, like, this one says, I'll be honest, it makes me laugh every time I say that because it makes it sound like the rest of the time I'm not honest. I get that because I say it in my videos sometimes, but that's not true. It just means that you're really opening up. When somebody says, I'll be honest with you, it means that they're opening up to you most of the time. Watching and listening to a 20-minute, even up to 30-minute video is doable for them. YouTubers that make hour-long videos, they just unsubscribe to. And I get it, because time is very valuable. She said, I appreciate your sharing candid, uncut, unedited content like this because it's more relatable. Even though I'm single, junior, senior, that's funny to say, junior, senior, sounds like high school, but I know you're older than that. I could still relate to you more with this kind of content. She has a daughter that's now 35 and a granddaughter turning 2. Happy birthday, that's amazing. Basically Everly's age. And it's more important to each of you to be selfish once in a while. As someone said to me, you can't pour from an empty cup. And I totally get that. I agree 100%. But it's so hard to put aside your child and do something for yourself. So this is like one of those moments where I'm having that opportunity to kind of do it for myself. And having the support of my wife is incredible. You know, the fact that she supports me in all my major goals and dreams and everything, I know that she's the perfect person for me. She loves the reels that show acts of kindness, like buying dozens of roses and giving one to a senior when you meet them, or simply just sitting with a stranger and hearing their story. And donation-wise, she has a soft spot for animals and animal welfare, as they can't help themselves. Humans can usually. So anything you could do with animals will make her heart smile. What I want to do is once a month, I will put up a poll, and that poll will have a couple of different charities in it. And whatever is picked by the general public or the post on this channel, on the poll on the channel, I'll donate whatever is donated to the channel to that organization, to that charity. And the reason why it's really important to get monetized for this channel is I can't accept any donations via super chats or super thanks or anything like that when I go live or whatever until the channel is monetized. So that's the reason why it's very important to get the channel monetized. So that's what we're headed for right now. We're not quite there. I think we're at about 1,000 watch hours and we need to get to 4,000 watch hours. So we have to quadruple our numbers when it comes to watch hours. And I think these videos could definitely do it. So then this person here, this was one of the ones that I really wanted to address because I think the fact of the matter is that being bored today is like not okay. And I completely disagree with that. So this person said, nah, that's too much. I'm gonna get bored real fast. Such as the dance shorts. Everybody's super cute dancing, but poor girl has a camera in front of her face too often. 14, 16 mark. It already sounds like it's forced rambling on. Listen, I'm trying to do something different. 20 minutes of talking to a camera is not easy, especially when you're formulating your own questions in your head and your own stuff in your head, and it's not a direct comment right back. And like, when did boredom become a bad thing? Boredom is a good thing. It's an opportunity for you to like really think about life, really think about some of the questions that you have unanswered, a time to reflect. And to be honest with yourself, why are you bored, right? You could walk outside and see a bunch of nature, and some people will find that boring. Some people won't. So personally, I think if you get bored of it, like you don't have to stay and watch. It's okay. You're allowed to click off. You're allowed to go somewhere else. But like this conversation is for us to kind of become friends. And I know that when I used to hang out with my friends, when I was a kid, sometimes I would get bored. That didn't mean I just walked away from them. I would try to find other things to do that were more fun, but I didn't walk away from them. You know, I would try to get them involved in doing something different. And so maybe that's why I'm reading these comments. So that way you guys could get the understanding of, you know, the information that I'm receiving back on this. But like overwhelmingly, everything was beautiful. Unfortunately, this person's mother passed away from lung cancer. And so that they support the cause that I was talking about, you know, helping people that haven't done things to hurt themselves. And maybe...
Your pizza's pretty
it's too, is it too cooked?
It looks...
Oh no, it cooked really fast. Alex, help. Hold the camera.
That's pretty smoky in here.
I think it's too cooked.
Should have set a second timer.
You know, that might be perfect.
Oh, that's crispy, man. That's crispy.
Oh man, the 10-minute timer was too long. I should have put it on. It was about like a minute left.
I could just smell it, like...
Yep, well, you know what?
Here, there's one piece of Hawaiian left if you want.
Nope, I'm gonna eat the crispiness. No, thank you. Are you gonna eat that?
I mean...
You should.
I'm pretty full. I'll see it. Maybe I'll save it for Everly if she wants to eat it.
Not too bad. Look, there's a little bit of burn there, but other than that, not too bad. You know, this is what you get.
For trying to do two things at once?
Yeah. Should have had the timer set up better. But this is the thing, like, nothing's perfect. Imperfections happen all the time, and you got to be okay with that. And I'm not perfect. I know that. I'm very far from it. But I am doing my best to get better every day. Sometimes setting a second timer will help. I think this is going to be way too hot to just bite into, so I'm going to give it a minute. All right, let's connect with a few more of these comments here. Sorry about your mother passing. But I would love to donate also to, like, say, a children's hospital or something along those lines. Thank you for the love. Appreciate you. And then, you know, let's see. Somebody said your East Coast humor is showing. Frankie, man, this is a commitment. 365 days of 20 minutes might be a tough one. I'll try to watch along as I get your honesty and where you're coming from in the community/friendship and how life could drift at times. You guys are great, and F&A is great to watch along, but this insight into a real day today could be interesting. Don't feel pressured to be interesting every day. And I'm not going to be interesting every day. Like some days I'm literally probably going to be, I might be sitting by a pool just hanging out, and I might just go live when we're like at the airport. And, you know, wherever I am, I might just go live instead of do 20 minutes like this. Because I think it is important that you guys see the transparency in real time and not through a video that I made a day ago. Yeah. So it will be interesting to see how it all unfolds, how it all unravels. But I'm committed to it, and I'm going to definitely continue to try. And I do want to find ways to be faster on the editing side of it. Yeah, because I do see that it's taken a little bit of my day. But, you know, things are worth it. Per research, common sense, community is number one. So one of the things that I noticed here in Portugal, and I think that's what made me start to feel this way, when we were like cruising through Lisbon and going, you know, all these different places, I noticed that there was so much community. People were so friendly with one another. Whoa, those pepperonis are spicy. They were laughing, they were smiling. Random people would get on the bus and they would say hello to each other because they've lived around each other for so long. Or maybe not. even the tuk-tuk driver that took us around, that's only lived here for 6 years, was like giving high fives to people and stuff as we were walking down the street. And it was really nice to see how the local community embraced him as well, because he's not from here originally. He's from Brazil originally. So, yeah, just getting a community is really nice. And if I could find it here when we go live and we could chat and I could get to know you guys more, even in the comments, I've been asking you guys like your actual names. Because sometimes it's just like user blah, blah, blah. And I don't know your name. I don't know anything about you. So it's been nice to read your stories and get to know you guys. This one's from Ellen. Hi, I'm Frankie and I farted. This fits perfectly as a progression from COVID Christmas song refrain, oh no, Paco pooped. So when we were in like a COVID lockdown situation in Canada visiting Alex's parents during COVID, we had Paco there, and we made a whole entire song of, oh no, like, I don't know the name of the melody. On the first day of Christmas, what is it? How many days of Christmas? On the first day of Christmas.
12 days of Christmas.
12 days of Christmas. That's the name of the song.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the name of the song.
Everly wants more pizza?
The pepperonis are spicy. Yeah, just a heads up.
Spicy.
Maybe throw a little bit of on there for her.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Honey. I couldn't say the word out loud because she'll get
begging
so
for it.
excited. So yeah, we made a whole song, compilation song on our channel, and if you type in F&A Christmas song, you'll probably find it.
You might have to link it. It's so old at this point.
I'll find it and I'll put it in the description for you guys. But yeah, it was really funny, and it does go perfectly in transition with that song. Hi, I'm Frankie, and I farted.
As soon as Frank started talking about doing this today, Everly started going, I'm Frankie and I farted.
She's making fun of me.
Frankie and I farted.
So going back to the one comment about Everly being on camera all the time, Everly is actually not on camera that often. We actually try to keep the camera away from her. We don't film every single day. This is the first time I'm ever doing something like this. Even the shimmies were probably like maybe what? Like
every couple of days.
3 days a week, maybe max.
And then we would maybe do like film 2 or 3 in the morning.
In the morning.
She was like into it and she wanted to do more and more and more. So we would just keep filming.
So if she's in front of a camera for like, I would say 10 minutes a day, that would be a lot on average.
Except, I mean, on days that we vlog, definitely more because it's like we're kind of vlogging the whole day.
Yeah, but the camera isn't in her face. No. It's in our face, you know? And the thing is,
she's definitely around it.
Sure.
She knows what it is. She knows how to pick up the tripod and move it around.
But what my thought is like, there's a lot of kids that are in front of a tablet for 3-4 hours a day, even at her age, you know? And we want to avoid that.
She's learning the family business.
She is learning the family business. We're teaching her how you can make a living.
We just happen to be YouTubers versus like convenience store owners. What's the difference?
Or somebody who owns a farm. You know, it's different, but it's similar in the sense of that it's a business. And we're trying to teach her the way to utilize it as a business rather than, you know, the opposite of getting sucked into content. And I don't want you guys to get sucked into content. Like, if there's a day where you don't want to watch, please don't. Like, I think you should get out and enjoy as much as humanly possible outside.
Speaking of which, it's starting to get sunny.
Yeah, we're going to go outside. Because, like, nature, being outside, breathing in fresh oxygen, that's the best stuff ever. All right, let's try this pizza. You know, for a store-bought pita bread style pizza that I've overcooked, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Not as good as the pizza I make, but it's pretty good. I hope that you guys enjoyed today as much as I did. And I hope that you get outside and enjoy it even more. Because I know if you're on the East Coast, you're watching this about 8 a.m. So that means that you have quite a bit of a day ahead of you. Get out there, enjoy it, change somebody's life. Just smile at them.
That's 20 minutes.
That's 20 minutes, guys.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.